What is up, developers? Welcome back to another tutorial. In this video, I'm super excited to share with you how I set up a Minecraft server with a VPS. So this Minecraft server is running the latest Minecraft, and it's quite cool because I'm using this server management tool called MSCS, and I want to show you all how to use it and set up your own Minecraft worlds with this tool. So the first thing you're going to need is a VPS. So go ahead and create a new project in DigitalOcean if you don't already have an account. And then after you create the project, you're going to want to spin up a droplet, which is a VPS. And then choose a data center near you so that you have low ping. And then you can use Debian or Ubuntu. I use Debian for my own server, and I'm going to try to keep the tutorial generic so you can use either. I'm going to choose a cheap plan here, and then I'm going to choose to connect with a password. And then click Create Droplet. And so then, while that's booting up, you can type in SSH keygen and then enter, and then you're going to do enter, and I already have one, so I'm just going to Control C. And then once the server is initialized, you're going to copy the IPv4, and you're going to do SSH key. Let's see, SSH add SSH copy -ID. Yes, that's how to do it. So you copy the IP, and then you type in root, because that's the root user, at the IP. And then it's going to ask you, are you sure you want to connect? And then type yes, enter, and then you're going to have to type the VPS password in one time. And then it tells you that's successful, and you can try logging in with just SSH root at the IP, because we have now added our SSH key to the server. And we are in the VPS, and so now we can begin these steps to install MSCS on your server. So let's click here on the installation guide and start off with the dependencies. And there's a section for Debian or Ubuntu, and then you can just copy the apt-get dependency list and then paste it and start installing. And I got this error too. It says package Python has no initial installation candidate, and I was basically thinking, well, let me check if there is Python. So I do which Python 3. And I actually have Python 3 that came with the Ubuntu that shipped with that droplet. So all I did was I copied those dependencies, and then I found Python, and I just deleted it. And I thought, you know, I'm going to start the install, type yes, and then enter. I'm going to just start the install without Python because I have Python, and if it needs Python 2, I can install it later, and things will be fine. So that's the installing the dependencies, and then we can actually read these like little warning notes. Oh, it says you need to use Python 3. Okay, so yeah, just install Python 3 if you don't have it. It says here, depending on your OS. And then this other warning is super important. It says, as of Minecraft 1.20.5, you need Java 21 minimum. And I ran into that problem too, and I was kind of bummed when I upgraded to 1.20.6 and my server stopped working. So I wrote a guide how to install new JDK versions. And we're going to do that next. This is probably going to be the most difficult part of the tutorial, so if you can stick through it, you'll have a Minecraft server in no time. So if you go ahead and ls user/lib, you'll see that the JVM folder is there. So we can cd to user/lib/jvm, and you'll see your Java development kits installed. We have 1.21, and I actually had an issue with 1.21, so I'm going to show you how I manually installed new JDK versions, because it's going to probably be useful, especially there might be other package managers that don't have these JDK versions on different Linux systems. So it's a learning process. We're going to learn how to install a dependency, add it to the path, and hopefully that will help. So we're going to do a little walkthrough here. I'm going to go to the JDK releases, and we're going to choose the latest here, 24, and this is actually not too difficult to install. So watch, we're just going to copy the link, and then we're going to do wget, and then double quotes, and double quotes, and then enter. And that's going to install the zipped JDK 24. Next, we're going to use this command to unzip the JDK 24. And then we can do ls and see that we have JDK 24 unzipped here. We can check that it worked by cding into JDK 24, cd into the binary folder, and then ./Java to execute, and then we're going to do -- version. We can see, yes, that is working. Cool. And then next I'm going to show you how to add the executables to your path. So the path is needed so that you can run Java pretty much anywhere in any session. So we're going to do export Java home equals /user/lib/jvm/jdk24, and then enter. Next we're going to do sorry, I don't want that extra forward slash. And then we're going to do export path equals double quotes $Java home /bin, because we're going to point to that folder full of binaries, and then a colon $path. So that's going to take the current path variable and add the Java home bin to it. And then we can check if that worked by cding back to the home and running Java -- version again. Great, it works. And then there's one more step to make sure that this runs every time you SSH to your server. And what I want to do before we do that is just copy those commands we just did here, the export Java home and the export path. And then I'm going to open up the bashrc file in an editor, and we're going to scroll all the way to the bottom and copy these lines so that we can save and exit. Great. What this does is, if you exit the server and you SSH back to root, you can run Java -- version and see that it's available in this new login. Excellent. Okay, so let's go back to the installation guide, and we got the dependencies, we got JDK. What's next? Well, some basic security. We'll configure the firewall. So there are 2 ports that are absolutely necessary to set up with the firewall. And that is, so let's do UFW status first, so we don't have an active firewall. We're going to UFW enable 22, because that'll let you, UFW allow 22. That will allow us to keep SSHing to the server, which is super important. And now we can UFW allow 25565, which is the default Minecraft server port. And then we can do UFW enable, and you'll get this warning, but we enabled SSH, so we don't need to worry. Now we can SSH right back, and we can do UFW status status is active, we have port 22 and 25565 enabled. Okay, next step. The quick start. We can install the MSCS script finally. So we're going to copy that command here. We're just going to clone and move into this MSCS directory, and we're going to run sudo make install. I think you might see this message, and I kind of just ignore it because it should be creating the Minecraft user for us in this script. But if for whatever reason the script doesn't work because of your Linux or whatever, follow the manual installation steps. They're all there for you, which is very awesome. Okay, now we can actually create a Minecraft world. We do MSCS new my world, and you can see we get that success message, creating world at a default port 25565. MSCS status. It's not running. There's one step I would recommend to run, which is just to give the Minecraft user permissions. So I'm just going to do chmod-recursive u+w, the opt folder, the MSCS folder. That is really where all the action of the MSCS script is happening. So chown, you got to give the Minecraft user permissions if the script didn't do this already. So we're going to do this. That's going to be useful just for making sure those permissions are set up right. And then we can try starting the new world. We do MSCS start new or my world. And then you'll get this message. It says the EULA has not been accepted for the world, so you have to open that up in an editor. EULA.myworld. It's not showing up. Let me try this start command again. And then I'm going to try modifying the EULA file again. Okay, EULA.txt, and there you can see we're agreeing to the terms by setting this to true. And then you Control O, save, Control X, exit, and then we can try to start the server. So the Minecraft server is starting. It says my world is already running, so we can do MSCS status. And you can see the world is starting up, and it has some memory usage info, and yeah, that's exciting. We almost have the Minecraft server up and running. How cool is that? So I'm going to just keep polling it. I want to know when this is starting, because we chose a slow server, so it might take a moment. So to actually access the server, you can add it to your known servers. Oh. It's still polling. Yeah, it's not up yet. It's going to take a moment. Oh, okay. It says it's running. Yes. It just took a moment, so the server is running. We can join here. And that's our completely new Minecraft server that anybody can join, basically. There's like guides how to set up whitelists and stuff, but it's pretty straightforward. Just go and read some docs, look at MSCS, how to set this stuff up, and that pretty much wraps it up for this video. There's one more thing I want to share with you, because you're probably going to want to do this if you really like your Minecraft world, which is setting up backups. So you're going to go over here, scheduling backups. We're going to do scheduling tasks. Yeah. So you can schedule automatic backups, restarts, etc. you're going to, there's examples commands you can run here. We're going to cron tab for the Minecraft user. We're going to begin editing the cron tab file. And that lets you specify scheduled tasks. Let's copy paste this. So we're giving the path ability to run MSCS commands, and then this backs up my world. We don't have my world, so if we just remove that, you would specify the name of the world we did, so it would be, yeah, my world, or with lowercase, whatever I did. And then here is the schedule. So if you go to scheduling examples, you can run hourly backups with this example here. And then you could back up every midnight. Well, actually, what I want to do is restart every midnight. So let's copy paste that here. So 0, 0. I don't know the syntax by heart or anything, but I'm guessing that's, yeah, like every 0th hour of the day, which is on midnight, you do MSCS backup. I'm going to do restart my world. So it's going to restart the Minecraft world and like get it, like just refresh it, I guess. So I hope you enjoyed that tutorial, and let me know how it goes with creating your own Minecraft servers on VPSs. I had a lot of fun creating my Minecraft server and sharing it with all my friends, and then also managing it on Linux is just so much fun, especially because you feel like you have all these tools at your disposal. So that's all for now, blockheads. I guess I'll see you in the next video.